And now your Fox 34 Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Matt Ernst.
With that strong north wind, it is really cold. We've got the wind chill. I mean, the north wind is up there about 15, 20 miles per hour. Feels like it's 11 in Lubbock, 8 at Tulia, 6 at Dimmitt is what it feels like right now. And it's going to be really cold all the way through the morning. So checking the roadways right now, everything's just fine out there. We're just starting to get the snow to fall. And you can see a little bit of it here on the edge of the highway. This is the West Loop at 19th Street. TxDOT cameras show traffic's fine now. Doesn't take much of it, though, to lead to some slick roadways out there. So please slow it down with the snow that's already falling now. And it's quite a bit heavier down southeast of Lubbock, and it's going to continue here for the next few hours. And also, it's blowing snow, so you can see how the visibility is dropping off just a bit. This is the Northwest Loop at the North Slide, now the Northwest Loop near 4th Street. So roadways are going to be a different picture when you check in with Bobby Johnston in the morning on Good Day Lubbock to see what things look like right then. And looking from a few hundred feet up off of the ground, visibility is pretty good here, since the snow is pretty light right now. We're sitting at 25 with that north wind at 18 miles per hour. We will start off in the morning about 17 degrees, wind chill down around 0. By the afternoon, we should see some sun, but only about 32, which means snow that falls tonight and in the morning. Some of that's going to, just from the cars driving out there, some of that will actually be cleared off the roadways, but then it's going to refreeze tomorrow night, because it is going to be that cold. So this is where we're going to start in the morning, teens and lower 20s. For the afternoon, temperature really doesn't move all that much, only reaching the lower 30s for the afternoon. So let's check out where the snow is right now. Again, we're starting to get some of the snow edge into Lubbock. It's all really light in the city. It's to the southeast where it's heavier, and traffic is slowing down from Garza down into Scurry County, especially the darker blue showing up here on Fox 34 Viper show the snow's pretty heavy. So this is lifting on up into Lubbock now from Ropesville, Meta, just moved through Brownfield, and snow around Tohoka, stretching back to a Post as well. All these showers will be moving from southwest to northeast. But at this point, this is what computers have been showing for the past few days. So it's playing out like we expect, and that is that the much heavier snow is going to be down here to the southeast. Really heavy snow in Scurry County. Blair mentioned we've got that updated list of delays in the Fox 34 News app. Not just the weather in Snyder, it's the weather and flu that Snyder has called off classes for next couple of days. I'm 95% I got that school correct. I believe it's Snyder. Check the list in the Fox 34 News. Yeah, Tony says it was. I didn't want to cancel class for a different school and be wrong on it. Yeah, it was flu and the weather in Snyder that is causing problems there. And that's not the first district this year that's had to call off classes because of the flu. So you can see the spreading of all the showers from southwest to northeast. And there's still snow showers out to Ruidoso, Alamogordo, all the way back to El Paso. So the storm system itself is sliding on through right now, which means the prime lift in the atmosphere is happening now through about midnight, 2 a.m. Again, this is the current picture of where snow is. Pretty light snow here in Lubbock, and we think the heavier snow is going to wind up to the southeast. So let's look at the latest computer model projection, just came in a few hours ago. From now on ahead to midnight, and it shows much of the area with snow. I'm not sure if the snow is going to make it up to Plainview or Littlefield. We already had the snow northwest of the city earlier. This is at 2 a.m. Snow's starting to wind on down, and then by 5, 6 o'clock, probably done here. Think of the rolling plains. We'll still see some snow down there. And finally, even the clouds will be thinning out by the afternoon. It'll be clear tomorrow night, so it's going to be really cold. And really cold for at least the start Thursday morning. So this is how much snow has fallen already. Again, just starting to fall here in the city. Half an inch at Levelland. Earlier had 4 to 6 inches up into Palmer County. Now we're seeing the heavier snow, that darker blue, from Gale to Snyder. So this map is a projection of what has fallen and what is still yet to come, combining it all together. So you see 2 to 5 common across the area. I don't think there's going to be really anything much more up to the northwest. Here in the city, like I mentioned last night, still think it's probably going to be about 2 to 4 inches here in the city. It's falling out there now, so that's a promising sign that whenever you're trying to do these forecasts, they are always tricky. You at least want to see the snow falling, but we could wind up on the lower end of that. So we think 2 to 4, which is not anything major, not crippling for the city. It's not like this is a major shutdown of everything. I want to be clear with that. Just got to use common sense when driving out there. And I know when you say common sense with anything, that's sometimes stretching it. It's not going to be you. It's going to be the other driver. We're trying to talk to the other person about that. But please, let's just slow it down here. probably 2 to 4 in the city, but we're thinking still 5 to 9 potential down to the southeast where we've got the heavy bands right now, and traffic is already slowing down along 84 to the southeast. We still expect some isolated bands to be a bit heavier, so winter storm warning through tomorrow evening means travel impacts pretty likely, and this stretches all the way from the Big Bend, Permian Basin, Texoma, Oklahoma, all the way up points farther north and east from there. So snow to start tomorrow, then 49 on Thursday, finally more sunshine, and finally the temperature climbs some. Looking ahead here on Friday afternoon, we're back at 60 and breezy, a lot warmer for the weekend.
Matt, isn't it a little unusual for the snow to start in the south and move our direction?
Yeah, it kind of depends how the storm system's set up, but sometimes we do get it coming in from the northwest.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit different here, having it move in from the southwest.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Matt. Well,